K4PEW net control for the Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Here, party traffic. Yeah, if there was, you've already told. We've already been busy here by the time I got here. If there is an emergency, just jump in here and say, and that may be broken at any time for emergency traffic. For information on that, see us right now on YouTube. You can see my, well, you see my display here. The crazy display that I keep adjusting here. If you're watching, nah, I'm trying to make it so it's. So anyway, put K4PEW in the search block for the to see the video. Come right up. If you put K4PEW in the search block. Also, you can go to our website 146.6415.net, or you can go to our groups.io page, groups.india Oscar. ASS. Hey, look them up. We normally meet at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. Tonight, and of course, tonight is Wednesday night. That's correct. We're conducting the net on 146.415 FM. In case you are off frequency, the purpose of that is to figure out who you can hear, who you can't hear, try to improve your station without spending the bank account and making your XYL unhappy and not, and abiding by the rules of the homeowners agreement. But everybody seems to manage and have a good time in spite of any restrictions they may have monetarily or financially or maritally or legally. Invite everyone to use the net for announcements. My announcements tonight are we're doing a 10-meter net and a 2-meter net tonight. 2-meter net first, and then the net on 28.415 upper sideband. Other announcements, of course, are the July Ham Quest. Don't put that on your calendar and just forget what else is going on in life. Just go to the Ham Quest Saturday morning. Big time vendors there, as well as the usual suspects from all over Middle Tennessee will be there, so don't hesitate. So the August 21st, which is of course the one down in Huntsville, Alabama. Great operation down there as well. But your XYL and all your ham friends to the one in Lebanon on July 31st. Any other announcements? All righty, nothing heard. This is net number we hit today. Hold on. Yeah, it is. We're starting from the west. It's net number 700. I wrote down the wrong number. That's fine. It's net number 700. It's June 6th. Date. Today is July. No, it's June 16th. That's the one. I got it right. I'm all mixed up today. Anyway, it's number 7. Check-ins from those short on time first, and then we'll do any first-time check-ins, and then we will do all the usual. And whoever's out there. So we got any people short on time? Nobody short on time. We got anybody first-time check-ins?
Well, I'm short on time. Yeah, 4K a day, more on time because I'm passing through around 11. Seth here.
Hey, Seth, what's your call again? I'm sorry, I didn't get the first part of that.
K4KAJ. Kilo Oscar 4.
Hold on, Tony. Yeah, you're very good, Seth. I got you in there. That's Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Alpha Juliet. He's just passing through Lebanon, checking in. There, Seth. Where are you headed to?
I'm headed on the other side of Lebanon, and I'm headed to Missouri.
Good. And where are you coming from?
I'm coming out of Pleasant View. I drive a truck over to Missouri every night.
Oh, I got you. Very good. Over the road guy on the truck. All right, that was Seth. Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Alpha Juliet. Mobile in the commercial trucking operation. Tony, I got you in there. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. I'm in a Zoom meeting with NASA right now, so watch out for snakes.
All right, keep giving them good directions on what's going on over there. That was Tony in Smyrna, KF, Kilo Foxtrot, Quebec. Who else is short on time? Anybody else?
W4.
Okay, you only got two choices. You're either watching a movie or you got to go to a yard sale. Ah, very good. Well, enjoy the weather. It's fairly mild tonight. I see it's about 78 or 79, so it's not too shabby.
Yeah, it's real nice. Everybody's doing okay. Thanks for doing the net. That's before we get.
Yeah, very good. That was Eddie, Whiskey 4 Echo Bravo X-ray. Got to jump outside. There's a dog that's, I got to do something about. You're back in 20 seconds. K4P.
K4BX, this K4 real quick.
Sorry for that short pause there. Forgot I left one of the dogs outside, and I don't want to do that. Let's see, where was I? Oh, Eddie, Whiskey 4 Echo Bravo X-ray, hanging out in the swing, and he's in Gladeville. And who is, let's see, anybody else? Or the West? Yeah, from the West.
KM4 YRF Mike in Belshire with 4-way.
Oh, wow, I think that must be a first.
It is.
I mean, 4 ways, my gosh. I'll just send you a picture of the frog I got that's got hair on him.
Body fine.
Oh man, Shevitz, that's I don't know. First you got to catch him.
That's the truth.
Very good. That was Michael. He's in Belshire. Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo. I can't believe I wrote X instead of. I'm really messed up today. It looks like Romeo. I'm sorry, Yankee Romeo X-ray. It's Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. All right, who else is West?
4 Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo Mobile.
Hold on, Greg. You got a little dog. I think I heard November 4 Delta Juliet Tango. How you doing tonight?
Pretty good, Paul. Just hanging out like a hangover. Just had a late night at work, just chilling out, putting the radio on, and staying highway with hands. Checked in.
Yeah, very good. A lot of noise on the 2 meters today, Don.
Yeah, I noticed that. We got a TV going on. You really hear solar popping on the HF band.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I even had talked to somebody. Who was it? I talked to somebody over there in where it was, but he said, "Man, your signal is really eroded today." I said, "Well, so is yours because it just is not good for anybody." Anyway, very good. That was November 4 Delta Juliet Tango in Bon Aqua. We had Greg in there who's mobile. You gonna make the 10-meter net tonight, Greg?
Trying a different radio out and different antenna here mobile. Is it doing okay?
Oh, it's doing great mobile. You really have a nice clear signal.
Yeah, this is the Yaesu FP 8900R with a nice Comet antenna. So.
Right. Very good. Where are you located?
Leaving Opry Mills, heading toward airport area.
Yeah, you're doing fine. Opry Mills, that area it can't, any mobile can be problematic, but in your case today from Opry Mills area, it sounds good.
Very good, but I'll let you move on.
Yeah, you'll have to listen to it later. You're right there at, it'll be about 8 minutes into the net. That was Greg, Kilo Golf 4 Mobile. Who else is West?
4 CXE, Kristen Nelson.
Hey, how
Doing good, how about you?
I'm doing great. Did you console Roy on his crashed plane?
I was under the, I was at the helm basically when that plane went down. It was unfortunate. I told him about it, the person that actually had to pay for the crash. But yeah, it lost control. Did a little roll to one way, the other roll, the second one, and there was nothing. So it happens.
Yeah, well, yeah. Nothing falling out of the sky usually turns out well.
No, it was a few inches into the ground too. With his fingers down deep, it speared into the ground, and it wasn't that high. So it just shows you that something can gain velocity pretty.
Wasn't one of those hold your beer moments, was it?
No, and this is like a somewhat of a glider. So think about that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You have to call the NTSB and see if they can figure it out.
Yeah, let's call the FAA and get them out there and they'll do a whole investigation. Put it in a hangar somewhere and figure out what happened.
I wouldn't expect them to rush over there. Anyway, that's Chris. He's in Donaldson. X-ray Echo. We're talking about some radio-controlled planes that he and Roy were. One of them crashed. Who else is? All right, I think I heard Roy in Madison. So hold on, Roy. It was a dog. How you doing, Jack?
I'm doing great, and thanks for doing the net. I'll let you get on with it.
All right, that was Jack in Donaldson. Kilo Gold. I heard. I think that was Roy in there, wasn't it?
Yep, that'd be me. And I'm sitting there laughing my butt off because I never was at the helm. I was leaving that alone.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about that because I remember you didn't say who it was that it happened. So I just presumed it was you, even though I quizzed you about it. And so he let the cat out of the bag. That's funny.
Funny because it happened. It's no big deal, and it just so happens he was at the helm. But yeah, I was sitting there laughing. Cat out of the bag.
Well, it just goes to show you how upfront he really is.
Yeah, that's and that stuff happens. If you're gonna fly them, you better be ready to crash them because sooner or later they're coming down.
It's kamikaze.
Well, I was trying not to go there.
Yeah, no, it's. Well, see, I was going to say he's honest and you're deceptive, and well, I'll just say dishonest.
Okay, we can say that, but I was just trying to be good to him because which I just didn't give another thought. Heck, the daggone thing's already crashed 2 or 3 times, put back together, so it just happened, and sometimes that happens.
I got you. Yeah, it's just a little pricey. That's all. Would you say $90 maybe?
We'll go with that. You might add a little bit to that, or maybe a lot, but it's no big deal. And totally happy 700.
Oh yeah, no, it's good. I'm glad. It really is. It's amazing that we've that baseball movie. Well, it wasn't really a baseball movie, but it was that build it and they will come, and I did, and they did.
To me, and now I've got the exact same plane on order again because it's such a good plane.
Oh, well, he's in Madison. Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Kilo Echo. Who else? West?
4G.
Hey, how you doing, Jeff?
Kind of hanging out, and I've got a little experiment I like to try before we finish our little QSO here.
Big.
Nothing bigger than a handheld.
Yeah, go ahead with the handle. Got you in there. It's real low, but it's fully readable. Are you just on the handheld by itself?
I didn't hear you reply, so apparently it's not making it from my house to yours. But
No, I heard it completely. I heard you call perfectly. It was a little low, but I was fully readable. I didn't have to turn up the volume or strain to hear. It was there. You couldn't hear me reply.
Okay, that's what it was. All right, well, that's kind of surprising as you could hear me from where, well, I guess line of sight's not really that far, but terrain's, would be the handheld.
No, absolutely. But you can guess you can say without any doubt at all, you could hook up that handheld to your base station.
Oh, I'm sure it would. Okay, well, that's well, that's my little experiment, so I guess it did work, at least to you anyway. All right, carry on, so I'll see on the 10-meter net, WY4G.
Yeah, one additional thing. Are you using the rubber ducky that came with the radio?
Yes, I am. Yeah, it's just DJ, Bill Bander, rubber duck came with it, so just as is.
Well, I'm willing to bet if you get one of the market, the one I have, I think, is 17 inches long. It's I think I got it from MFJ, but it might not be. And I got both of them. One of them was MFJ, and I don't remember where the other one. But when you have that 17-inch antenna on top of that HT, I'm willing to bet you could hear me just fine.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, I'll keep that in mind. I mean, thing's been put up for a long time. I just charged the battery up on it. It still holds charge and still works as it should, I guess.
All right, very good. Just a nice test, though. Good. I'm glad you did that. Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf. Who else is with?
November Indy Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Foxtrot Alpha. John Henry.
Hold on 1 second. You were doubling with somebody else in there. I think I had November. Was it number 1? November India 4 Delta. Is that who I heard?
Thanks, sir.
Hey, very good. How you notice the band is really crappy like it was earlier today?
Yeah, pretty much. The vertical tonight, rather use the beam, so I figured that might be a little more rate.
Yeah, really, Carl. It's I've noticed that today. I thought it was something wrong with. I was going to go check my antenna, but the fact is that it's just really noisy. I can see it on the display here.
Yeah, there's a little bit of geomagnetic stuff going on. We kind of got sideswiped by solar flares emission, I guess, earlier in the day. And of course, 18 and 20 and 6 meters were fantabulous, and now we're paying the price for them, that gray line.
Yeah, apparently. Although you probably know that you're shoveling sand against the tide. The real issue is climate change. That's the reason.
Well, that's what they keep telling me out of Washington, but the problem is I can't hear them. They actually connected an antenna to their coax this time around, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Oh, in Brentwood, and it's November India 4 Delta. Good signal in spite of the noise. John, I think that was you in. Let me see if I can remember your call. Kilo Oscar 4. Is it Delta Foxtrot Alpha, or do I have the wrong one?
You are correct, sir.
Oh, wow. When you checked in, there was a double, and all I heard was the Foxtrot Alpha, I think. The rest of it.
Well, you're doing a fine job. I sometimes still have trouble remembering my own call sign, so you're doing way better than I normally do.
No. Yeah, just there. Did you say you were going to get a vanity call?
Oh, I thought about it, but I haven't actually spoken anything about it. I don't know about it.
Nah, it doesn't matter one way or the other. I mean, if you like what you got, it doesn't matter. I know guys have had the same call for 30, 40, 50 years.
Yeah, given call sign, I guess, and I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens. I thought about it, but we'll see.
No, that's all right. No, it's after a while, it just becomes you, and everybody. If you change, everybody go, "Why'd you do that?"
Yeah, I think that's the root of why not to change it unless you want a shorter call sign, which I'm totally cool with getting a shorter call sign too, or a couple few letters would be nice, but whatever.
Yeah, no, my originally assigned call sign was KI4KZX, and I said, "Nah, that's too much of a mouthful."
That is a mouthful, and even the Delta Foxtrot Alpha, I mean, it almost rolls off the tongue, but it's kind of staccato.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Anyway, everything else going well?
It's going exceptional. It's a beautiful day today. I just had some hot chicken from that firecracker place up on top of the hill, and now I'm getting ready for my food to come up.
Oh, awesome. Well, very good. That's John. He is in Hermitage. That's Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Fox. It's easy. It's an easy call, really. I wasn't trying to say it was you needed to change it. No, it's a good call. If you came to Kilo 4, leave off the O, then people would just think it was. Now, then people think it was your initials.
Yeah, I don't know. I looked and researched a little bit, but I didn't see anything that caught my eye.
No, I know. Anyway, John in Hermitage, Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Foxtrot Alpha. Who else is there, Wes?
Whiskey Victor 4 Delta, Ken Smirnoff.
All righty, Ken. Yeah, you did. Did you do that yard work today, or are you waiting until tomorrow?
I'm waiting till tomorrow. My grandson gets in from the Army.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's all. You'll have a good time with him, I'm sure. After you said it was 3 months.
Yeah, a little over 3 months.
Yeah, that's it. I just laugh because I know I've seen it so many times when kids, 18, 19, 20 years old, they still haven't learned much, and they go to Army or Navy or Marines basic training, a different man.
Yes. And he says, yes, sir, no, sir. You know, now, he didn't used to do that.
Well, don't encourage him to stop.
I agree. Oh, you are the star of the network. You carry on. I'll sit here on the side and see who will like it.
Very good. That was Cannon Smyrna, Whiskey Victor 4 Delta. I'm not sure about the star thing. I'm more like what do they call those stars that are collapsing? I think Tom, he's the star guy. Anyway, who else is wet? Ourselves. Please come in.
For Sierra, Yankee Victor.
Yeah, there's the star from Rockville. How you doing there, Larry?
Doing good, man.
Very good. If you had the same, I'm sure you have. You must be mowing like crazy down
Yeah, I've got video for the week. Go make out to the rest. S-Y-B.
there. Yeah, very good. I just know that my lawn and bushes and shrubs have all gone insane with all the rain and sun we've had. It's Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. That's Larry in Rockville. Who else, Sal?
Kilo 4 Oscar 5.
Hey, Donnie, I haven't heard you on the air, well, other than here, but you've been busy?
Ah, man, I've been busier than one-legged man in the sack race.
Well, yeah, one-legged man in the sack race may be pretty good. He'd be
Going on. So, just trying to get caught up on everything.
Yeah, very good. But you're doing all right?
Yeah, everything's good. Hamquest coming along good. Got some contacts today. Wait and see what's going to come out of that.
I'm excited that there's even more vendors than you got.
Well, I don't think we're going to get them as a vendor, but I got a very dear friend of mine talking and hopefully we can get some good door prizes out of them. I'm not going to hold my breath, but that's what's being asked.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Just awesome. I had just that as a point of interest. If you talk to him again, I tried to connect to HRO today. It wouldn't let me connect to their website. It said it had problems.
Well, this guy talks to the president 2 or 3 times a week. He's local here, so we've been friends for years. So he's trying to help me out there.
Very good. That was Donnie. He's been helping along with the HamQuest issue, the Wilson Amateur Radio Club. So, and they put together a real good program this year. So I'm excited about it. I really am. This is we missed it last year. We did have the November event, but that was kind of a mini event in November. But I'm excited about what's. And that's Kilo 4 Oscar Foxtrot Oscar in Hermitage, almost due south of me, east of Percy Priest Lake. Who else is south? Yeah, go ahead, Don.
Yeah, we want everybody to please come out for Town Fest and invite all your friends. Call both of them, tell them come out with you.
And I got to find another friend. Call both of them. Making life hard for me. Very good, Donnie. Kilo for everybody to bring a friend. Call your friends. Drag them out there. Really, it's part of the fun of the Ham Fest is the people who show up and bring your friends with you. Who else is self? All right, it was a double in there, but I believe I heard Kilo Bravo 5, Echo, Charlie, Victor, Larry.
You're right. We see how traffic's going to be this weekend with everybody going to the racetrack. Look at the history. Looking it up, it only had a handful of races, and then they kind of shut down there for a while, which I was pretty shocked. I didn't know that. And the work and save myself tons of money in gas as socialism continues to reign on.
Yeah, yeah. Gas prices. It looks like I was noticing the stock market. The only thing that was going up this last couple of days was oil, gold, and silver. Were the only ones prices going up.
Yeah, I might have to move my funds there, I guess, depending on here a couple days later, but I guess it's going to be a steady decline. Shuffle them around.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, we're in somewhat uncertain times. I think you have alluded to. That was Larry. He is over in gosh, what do we call that area again? Walter Hill or something. Yeah, I always get that. It's is it actually, is it just a post office, or is this just the name? I've been there. It really is, it just a place, and not rather than a city. I mean a town, right?
Yeah, it's not an incorporated area. I'm sure it was the Walter family. Oh, and they lived on a hill, and they had kids, and the kids all got houses there on the farm. And they called it Walter Hill. Everybody else was moved in, but I don't know. I think I'm technically just outside, probably a little too far away, but you know, oh, well, mail still says Murfreesboro, so I'll go either one.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's my wife tells me about some of those antics that go on. Not antics. It's because I even get confused by that. Because if you put down Nashville, that is everything that's in. It's everything. It's Donaldson, Hermitage. It's everything that's in the metro area is Nashville. You could put on there any name. It's still Nashville.
Yeah, I never seen so many names. I always go by the number for the roads unless it's a street name. But yes, if you tell me Donald, it means 255, which it is for me, but depending on what section you're on. But anyway.
No, that's very true. Well, and the reason it's even more confusing to me, is I lived in a county in Florida, big county, Hillsborough, Tampa is. Tampa is, if you look at the Hillsborough County in Florida, you'll see it's a very big county. I don't know, it's probably maybe a little bigger than Davidson County. I'm not sure about that. It might even be 30 miles high. Let's say 20 miles high and 20 miles wide. But yet it had count them, three municipalities. They were Tampa, and then Plant City, which you may have heard of, and a little town called Temple Terrace, which is almost attached municipalities. The rest of it's unincorporated. The whole county. There's no other town, city, village that's incorporated. So I come here and I see that all these other names drives me crazy. I don't even know where some of them are. I couldn't even define where Madison is. I know where. Fine, like you just said. How do you define Donaldson?
Just say the Nashville Metroplex.
Absolutely, it works. No, I'm good. I very often, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, that's Larry. He's over in Walter Hill, Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Charlie. It's Victor, right? Very good. And that's Larry in Walter Hill. Who else is south?
Victor, Quebec.
Hey, how are you doing? I haven't heard from you in a week, or probably a week.
Yeah, I just got back from Alaska, so I've been up there for a couple weeks, and just got back from vacation. I'm working the racetrack, Wilson County Emergency Management tonight.
Oh, awesome. Where'd you go in Alaska?
Where didn't I go is probably easier to say. No, I took the round tour flying and the Alaska Railroad, and we went to Denali and Fairbanks, Anchorage, a couple other little cities around there.
Oh, that's awesome. You didn't get up to the North Slope, did you?
You talking about the glaciers?
Well, no, I mean all the way north. Where I forget even what that thing is called. I forgot the name of it. Up in the North Sea. Not North Sea. It's up in the Antarctic Sea, I think.
No, quite that far. I went as far as Coldfoot, where they started that TV show, Ice Road Truckers, and then we came back to Dalton Highway.
Yeah, buddy. That's some rough areas up there in the winter. Good thing you went in the summer, huh?
Hey, it was rough in the summer. I swear.
I have heard that. I remember one of my earliest memories of Alaska. I remember watching a TV Disney, and it had a thing about Alaska. And my impression of Alaska was it was always covered with ice and snow. And then I saw they showed some mosquitoes and in trees and just open land. And I said, "Oh, I didn't know that." You know, but it is. It is rough from what I've seen and heard. It's rough.
Yeah, it is. But we got up to Twin Lakes. We went up to Dick Brennicke's place at Twin Lakes. Went up to the top of the ridge over to Teetering Rock and stuff. And we weren't bothered because the wind was high enough.
I tell you though, but I've heard about the mosquitoes being monstrous over there.
Yeah, they are. They are. They'll swarm you. You got about 5 minutes outside a vehicle. They can smell you about 5 miles away.
You can smell me from 5 miles away right now.
But anyway, I came back and I'm working night shift up here with the fire on the racetrack, and I'll be here tonight. Come back Sunday night and be here for 12.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad the racetrack's running, and I'm glad you're busy, and I'm glad you had a good time. It sounds like a ball in Alaska. How long were you actually there?
It's about 12 days.
Oh, that's awesome. That is really, I'd love to do that. Yeah, that'd be great. Anyway, good to have you in there, Brent. That was Brent coming back from Alaska. And that's Kilo Echo for Victor, Quebec. And he's at the racetrack tonight, volunteering during the races. Who else is, where else? South? Anybody else south or east?
Yeah, both. Happy.
All right. What you doing, Richard?
I'm just trying to get over a day. It's been one of them, and I'm tired, but I'm going to make it through the whole rest. And I hope everybody else is doing well and staying healthy, staying out all this heat. 7-3 and check in. Have a good night. Talk to you when I can. KI4SIB, shutting up.
Yep, better days are ahead, Richard. Yeah, those two. Well, I tell you, today was compared to, what was it, Sunday and Monday or Saturday and Sunday? Those were horrendous. I thought we'd moved to hell. Anyway, that's Richard. Bravo. And Stephanie, his better half, Kilo India 4 Sierra Oscar Romeo. Who else is south? South.
Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India, James and Mount Juliet.
Well, there was a perfect double, and James won. How you doing, James? You were off a day or two recently. I don't remember if you didn't check in last week or last net, I don't think.
Work around the yard and everything.
A lot of stuff growing out there, hasn't it?
Yeah, HOA got on us and they like to look to it, so we did a little trimming here and there.
Avoid the fine, you mean?
Yeah, trim the bushes and flowers.
Yeah, that's one thing at HOAs. If they're good at what they do or bad, whichever we want to look at it, they're going to make you trim everything and keep the grass growing.
Surprised, I didn't know it looked that bad.
Well, you're sitting on the inside looking out. You don't notice it.
Outside and walk around, look at it. It didn't look that bad at me.
Yeah, I got you. Isn't that funny? I hope they have a nice even standard that they apply. It'd be kind of.
It's their opinion.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem. What you ought to do is have them come out and watch you do it. All right, anyway, that's James. He's here in Mount Juliet fighting the HOA, Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India. Good signal, though, out of his indoor antenna here in Mount Juliet. Who else is east?
KB4 SFM.
Hello, Tom. How are you doing?
Pretty good now that I've got the antenna switch in the right place. I've been sitting here wondering why no one was on the net. And I found out. Antenna switch in the wrong place. 73 KB4 SFM.
And to make you feel worse, I've never done it, and no one else has ever done that either. So you're the lone person who's had the antenna switch in the wrong place.
Yeah, I just thought, why would they have it in the net? Finally, it came to Happy Boy here. He figured it out. KB4 SFM.
Yeah, I got you. No, I'm glad you're there, Tom. Believe me, I've done it more than once. That was Kilo Bravo for Sierra Foxtrot November. It's Tom, and he's in Martha, Tennessee. Who else? Anybody else east? Hey, Stan. on one second. Is there somebody else in there? No, I just heard a bunch of static. It's kind of noisy tonight, isn't it? Have you noticed that, Stan? Yeah. So is the rehab stuff been working out for you?
Yeah, I'm getting better. Still have a little bit of I think I'm improvement.
Good. Well, if it's any encouragement to you, it's going to take longer than a couple, 3, 4 weeks of therapy and time to get it all back in kind of working order.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, that was Stan over in Lebanon, just north of downtown. Kilo Mike 4 Hotel Quebec Echo. North or east? I think that was whiskey. I just stuck my nose in it. Whiskey 4 Echo. Was that you, Danny?
Yes, sir, it was. Good evening.
Hey, Danny. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Can't complain.
Keep your hand in complaining?
Oh, you don't want to get rusty.
Yeah, that's right. I've gotten better through age, though, because I get tired of complaining about everything. So now I just complain about my complaining.
Well, what age you officially reached to get off my lawn stage, but I think I'm getting close.
Yeah, that's right. Her mother warned her that as men get older, they get more crotchety and over nothing. I said, well, I can live up to that.
Well, not so much that they're more cranky or more crotchety, whatever. What's filtered, they're blunt. They don't care what you think anymore.
You're right. It doesn't. Well, especially if you're not working, you don't have to worry about your image if you're not employed.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. You don't have to worry about being politically correct. In fact, actually, it's funny to me that political correctness, for a lot of reasons, but I said something. I'll spare people on the net what I said, but I used what some would consider a disparaging remark about foreigners, but it doesn't really matter what it was because it wasn't really obnoxious. But my niece said, "Well, you said that." I go, "What?" And she said it again. She told me what I said, and I go, "Well, why is it obnoxious? Why don't you like it? It's denigrating other people." I went, "Are any of those people here? Did I hurt somebody's feelings? Hiding these people? It doesn't really matter if nobody's there."
Well, it's a little tidbit I meant to pass along. I was, we got John kind of set up over there, and we were just sort of chit chatting one night. Anyway, I heard some scratching. It appeared we were on like 40 listens for a little while, and I've talked to a couple of them. The guy up in, I forget his call. I worked up in Hopkinsville, and he was talking to his brother that lives over in Glasgow. Had a beam, he turned it around. There's where I was able to make contact with both of them. So we talked about, I've got me a bit. Now the guy in Hopkinsville, he had I think he's got a X510 on the 100 bad shape at all. But I just found that curious. Thought I'd pass that along. We did have a bit of an enhancement that night, which wasn't doing us any harm. But he's a good S7 or so in here.
Yeah, that's cool. No, you're right. We had some enhancement recently on 2 meters.
Well, you end up having to pay it back.
Very good. That was Danny. He is in Henderson. Whiskey Echo 4 Echo. Anybody else north or east?
Northwest Wilson. Good evening.
Hey, how you doing there, Mark?
Doing well. I'm glad to.
Well, again, it depends upon your audience. You don't go into a place and yell out racial slurs in mixed company.
No, I don't think I would do that. But there are plenty of other things I can do. farting in public. You know, that's really getting easy to do.
Next breakfast. Sorry, I can't tell it on the air. It's one of the funniest things that I've ever had happen to me. All right. Well, so spare it. Just remember that for the next. Anyway, that's Mark. Anything else good?
No, and I'm not sure I want to remind you of breakfast.
Let me straighten out what I said about racial slurs. It's not as if I routinely use racial slurs. I do not. Again, growing up where I common racial, you could call it a racial slur. I don't know if it is or it isn't. We had so many Italians for Italians, and it was in fun. It was in jest. It wasn't like it was nasty, but to somebody else, it might sound nasty.
Yeah. Yep. I understand. I probably even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. It's just, and they didn't. I never got into an argument with friends by anybody who used those words because it was just normal language to us. Now it's probably, I'd be canceled. He's in Northwest Wilson County. Whiskey Bravo 0, November, Oscar. Who else is north?
4 DTZ.
Hey, how you doing, Johnny? You sound good.
Hey, okay, yeah, I got the microphone locked down, getting ready to plug my phone up, just got home. Got 2 Dr. Peppers and a Sprite and a Gatorade opened up, so yeah, I'm fixing to throw down there. Roger, I don't know what I am. I'm southeast, west, southwest, northeast, but I'm something there, right?
Hey, listen, in this current political climate, rules so you can self-identify as being anywhere you want to be.
Okay.
Well, you're in Nashville now, aren't you?
Hey, don't ask me.
You're not even sure if it's Nashville?
No, but dinner.
Yeah, I'll bet. You got air conditioning in a new place?
Yep, Central Heat.
Ah, cool. Yeah, good to hear from you. What'd they say about the new antenna?
They haven't yet.
Well, that's not good news if they're dragging it out.
I ain't worried. As long as I get it put up, that's all I'm worried about.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Well, and I hope that all goes well for you in the new place. That was who is that? Johnny. He's in Nashville. I use that broad term. I know he's over in Nashville. I think it's like North Nashville, but I'm not positive. It's Oscar 4 Delta Tango Zulu. Who else is north or anywhere?
My BOQ, Dennis, and Castellian Springs originally called Bledsoe's Lick.
Bledsoe's Lick or Lake?
Lick, L-I-C-K. It came from the salty rock deposits that were here, and all the wild animals would come and get their salt lick in, and it became a good hunting spot, I imagine.
That's hunting with a baited field. You can't do that anymore.
Can't you? I guess you can. Do they sell corn, automatic corn feeders and salt blocks?
Yeah, I know they do, and I don't really know because I don't know what the Tennessee rules are. So maybe somebody else can fill us in on that. But that's the first you brought that up. Did you just learn that, or did you always learn it? Know it?
What's that?
About the lick?
Oh, no. All the old timers around here call it the lick. And I don't know. The guy Bledsoe, Bledsoe, he would just, he founded the community. But somewhere along the line, they wanted to change the name of a Greek city. I don't know. I wish it was called Bledsoe's Lick, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Say that again. Who is that?
Somebody got offended, and I self-identify as a 4
Yeah, you can self-identify. Well, one thing you can't identify in the FCC rules, but as far as we're concerned, you could use a tactical call. Yeah, very good, Dennis. No, you're right, though. I tend to like the original names better, whatever they were. Were from from probably what 200 years ago or something.
Yeah, and well, even like Mount Juliet, I bet you that little community around there was called something else too. But then somebody decided to call it Mount Juliet.
They're not even sure. You know that?
I
something about somebody from, I don't know, I can't, it's on the internet somewhere.
But there's only two places in the world called Mount Juliet. And one is in Ireland, and one of them's here.
Yeah, and in Ireland, it's not a home. I mean, it's not a city. It's a home or a piece of property.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I say they're not real sure about anything. They're just, that's what it said in the, the city papers, I think, just, they think it was named after some woman named Juliet here, but who knows?
Anyway, thanks for doing the net. W9POQ, Dennis, Castellian Springs, a.k.a. Bledsoe's Lake.
Bledsoe's Lake. All right, that's Dennis, Whiskey 9 Bravo, Oscar, Quebec. I learned something new tonight. And Bledsoe's Lick, or Castellian Springs, if you're a mom. Who else is north?
KB9 or KK.
Hey, Frank. Missed you last net.
Brother was in town, so they were down visiting.
Oh, that's a good reason to miss the net.
Was actually using this room, and my brother was in and with his family, so yeah.
Cool. Is he still live up in Illinois? Isn't it?
Yeah, far west suburbs of I guess Chicago. Yeah, Chicago's the biggest cold city.
He's out of the big gun range. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's not in there. He won't go there. He stays away from.
I was in the south side of Chicago driving through there by accident once. I'll never do it again.
Yeah, no, he's on the southwest, basically by Joliet is the other city. He's much closer to Joliet, which is not the greatest place either.
Well, listen, Illinois it's like New York gets a bad rap due to New York City, and Illinois gets a bad rap because of Chicago.
Right, you got it. Yep.
When in fact most of Illinois is small towns and farmland.
Yeah, as you get out of the Chicagoland area, that's all you see. It's very flat.
Well, I was impressed. I drove to Chicago that one time. I think it might have been the last time I was there, and I drove north. And it was just so nice. The towns north of Chicago are so nice along the lake.
That's where all the money's at. That's around the lake tour. You can do that. Yeah, there's a. Yeah, that's the Kenilworth area. One of the most expensive places in the country.
Oh, pretty.
That's where that's where all the movies are filmed at, like Home Alone and what's it? Not Problem Child, but the Dennis the Menace, which I that movie by accident.
Oh wow! What'd you do? The stand-in for Dennis?
No, I'm too old for that. No, I didn't know it. Then my friends went to see it, and they're like freaking out, saying, "Hey, you were in there," and I'm like, "No way!" And then they on VHS, and now it's on DVD, and it was sure enough, that was me driving by.
Oh, that's funny. Didn't even get credit.
No, but see, I like driving. I used to drive around that area. That, like you said, you did it by accident, but or on a nice day.
Yeah, very good. That's Frank. He's in the better part of Mount Juliet here, north of Davidson County. That's Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Kilo, and that's Frank. Anybody else? He's got a great antenna over there. Great location for 2 meter and for the 10 meter, 6 meter. Who else is north? Hello, Brian. What's up?
I'm just wondering if I won or not.
You want for being the last one in?
I heard the 700 check it to be, awarded some sort of next 700.
No, the winning person in that gets actually to be a member in good and a free presentation on the 700 Club on TV.
Oh, well, I didn't know if you something like that. 4 minutes, okay.
Yeah, well, it's momentous because we hit a big round number there. It is pretty cool. I mean, it's a testimony to the fact that I showed up every week, and so did everybody else. So it's really it's a joint collective award to everybody who shows up on any regular basis, even those who don't show up regular. It's all just a big cumulative. Oh yeah, well, about 166. I didn't look recently, or 67 on the mailing list, and that's a big number for any giant club, like over in Williamson County. But to have 166 on a club that doesn't even have any minutes or meetings or rules, that's pretty astounding.
Well organized, I must say.
Yeah, it's a well-organized mess, I guess is what it is. Anyway, that's Brian. He's in Hendersonville, and he's off in Mobile running, doing all kinds of crazy things during the day, and I get to talk to him there. It's Kilo. It is Alpha 3, isn't it? See Charlie Tango Papa?
Yeah, it's Kilo Alpha 3. Oh, yeah, once we get this figured out.
Oh yeah. Well, I wrote it down, and then if I had, even if I hadn't written it down, I probably would have gotten it right. But since I wrote it down, I couldn't read the alpha. I thought it threw me a curve. Anyway, that's Kilo Alpha 3, Charlie Tango Papa, and that's Brian in Hendersonville. Who else? Anybody or anywhere else?
Whiskey 1 Alpha Mike India.
Hold on a second, add on another station in there. The Kilo 3 station, go ahead.
It's Mike K3 NPR.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? Good. I'm glad I get. I like listening to people as well, and I just think I get. But guessing some people get tired of hearing me flap my jaws. But how you doing tonight?
I'm doing exceptionally well. I can't wait till
Oh yeah, no, that's the Hamfests are always a good time. I have been to Hamfest, haven't spent a nickel. I just enjoy. Really good to see.
Years ago, I used to work up dates. Probably was a fit just up here in Ohio. And never went to it. So gotta do it down here.
Oh yeah, have you not been to the one in?
Be the first time.
You'll have a good time. It's not a Dayton event, and it's not even a Florida event. It's definitely not a Huntsville. But when I would think they're expecting over 400 people there, so it'll be a good event.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and they got a lot of good. They got a couple, 3, 4 commercial vendors, not to mention all the people drag out all their equipment and for sale and stuff. So it'll be a good time. I'm sure you won't be disappointed.
The wife will be happy if I spend our money.
The thing of it is, you just don't tell her you're going. Just tell her you're going out for a ride.
Oh, the old better to ask for forgiveness.
Oh, I guess I know. It's that old adage of the guy who says, "My wife doesn't sell the equipment for how much I told her I paid for it."
I usually involve firearms in that.
Yeah, that's yeah. I went down that road too with the wife. She's, "You buying another one?" Yeah, no, I needed this one. I really did.
It'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to checking out the Hamfest.
Very good. Well, that's very good. That's Mike. He's here in Mount Juliet. It's Kilo 3 Mike Papa Romeo. And a good sound. And you're which radio are you on tonight?
The Anyfield. I'm wattage up a little bit. I'm sitting out front instead of in the back.
What is that, up at 8 watts?
I think turbo mode. I think they.
Yeah. No, you're doing fine to me. I'm not sure how many other people could hear you. Frank, can you hear Mike in Mount Juliet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're still in the county.
Yeah, I was surprised. I'm not bumps down to one, and South Superior guy, Hendersonville, just received pretty good.
Yeah, very good, very good. Hear much earlier. I think I heard Adam in there. Whiskey 1 Alpha Mike India.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy to you. I don't know if you remember howdy to you.
I saw some reruns, but it's definitely on its way out. Even the reruns when I was growing up.
I was I can't tell you exactly when it started, but it was early 50s, and I was born in 49. So I actually had Howdy Doody puppet. And it was, I don't know what happened to it, but I had it.
Was it like one of those little marionettes with a string?
No, it wasn't a marionette like it would have been on the show, but it was a puppet. It was like a hand puppet, and it had a claw. And it really was a good. As I recall, it looked pretty nice. I wish I had a picture of it.
That's pretty cool. That'd be worth $6 right now.
Yeah, it probably would be. But yeah, the guy who was the MC was in the star of the show. Howdy was Buffalo Bob Smith, and because I lived in Niagara Falls next to Buffalo, I thought Buffalo Bob was from Buffalo, and I thought the show was produced in Buffalo. But when you're 6 years old, what do you know?
Quick question. I know you guys talked about people in County Kansas a couple times, and the last time when my 2-year-old ran out of the room with my anytone, so I had to take off after him. But what is the date on that? Is it this coming weekend?
No, that's July 31st. So you got another 6 weeks or so.
All right, I'll make sure to log it on the calendar. I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah, no, it's a good. It really is. For a local, what I would say is a local event. It really fits a need here in this, because it's one that I know of in Middle Tennessee, and it's well attended. And it's been, I think this is Donnie, help me out. Is this the 5th year?
I believe it's 6 or 7, and I would like to mention one other thing to all these people from out of Wilson County. This year, they're requesting any county that touches Wilson County, if they have an amateur radio trailer or emergency trailer, we're going to bring those in and put them on display, and they need to get in touch with me up there surrounding counties and let them see what different counties have in the way of emergency equipment. And a theme on that's going to be amateur radio.
Cool. Have you got counted all? Have you got a hold of most of the counties? Have you?
We're still contacted some. I had got a commitment from a few, but we've invited all the counties, invited Red Cross. We've gotten a few commitments, but would like to get a few more. Some of the counties are still working on their command post, and then some worried about bringing them because of, I don't understand this part, emergency liability or insurance liability, but hopefully but I'm making an appearance. I've been to 2 or 3 out of county clubs and going to another one next week.
Yeah, that should in a public event for them to invite the public to look at their equipment. I can't imagine that. They need to talk to their county attorney, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're asking to bring those command posts in on Friday night. There will be people staying at the fairgrounds all night. It will be good, taken care of. We'll watch it very carefully. If not, they need to be in there no later than 6:30 on the morning of the ham, because we're going to have a lot going on trying to get everything set up. And we're going to be spread out quite a bit, so trying to get everybody in there set up.
Yeah, very good. All right, everybody got that. It's going to be a big event with all kinds of fire trucks, fire engines, emergency vehicles, different county agencies, city agencies. So it ought to be a fantastic event, even if that's aside from the ham stuff. And of course, everybody in emergency public service has radios to boot. So it's all interesting. Well, it is to me anyway. Adam, how are you doing up there?
Yeah, everything good. Everything good. I finally got that DMR radio going, my heavy-tone. Went to hit the local repeaters, and I did place an order for a hotspot for when I'm out on the road. I can still communicate. So having fun learning DMR.
Yeah, it's a lot more difficult than Simplex.
Sure is. Hey, you're gonna have your net out of the parking lot of the Wilson County
We will be there Saturday. Of course, we have a table there Saturday, so yeah, we'll. But I don't remember if they're using a repeater. Donnie, are you using a repeater for the call-in frequency, or are you going to use the simplex frequency?
We're going to use time for a call in to give people directions on where to get in, the best way to park. I think Logan's going to be handling that for us, and everything else off of the channels, but they'll be primarily for club members. Now, remember, we're just about a 6-hour date at 8 o'clock, and we've got it scheduled. And if you look under AARL or anything, it's scheduled from 8 to 3. We'll be out of there probably at 1, 2 o'clock, but we will be there at 3 o'clock. It's scheduled.
Yeah, very good, very good. Oh, it'll be good though. If it's big as we think it's going to be, next year it'll be a 2-day event.
We hope so.
Yeah. All right, Adam. Anything else for us tonight?
No, sir. Appreciate all the information. Thanks for doing the net. Talk soon.
Bill, Whiskey 1, Alpha, Mike, India. Who else is north or anywhere?
KE4TWI.
Hey, how are you doing, Wes?
Doing good. Everything's good out here in the east.
So your crop on the South 40 is doing well?
Oh, yeah. Went out and watered the pumpkins today, mowed the yard.
How's that? You got to need to tell me more when I see you about that electric weed eater. I was thinking about getting one of them.
You need one. We'll do it. KE4TWI.
Yeah, very good. That's Wes, Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey India. He is near Watertown, south or anywhere, north or anywhere.
KG4, I think.
Hello, Mr. Kevin. What you doing?
Hey, nothing to a Paul. Man, just got in from loading up the lawnmower, taking it, getting ready to take it to the shop so it can get worked on it. Man, really didn't do too much today. Just hang out. Was working out there a little bit, cut the grass, cut the backyard today, and front yesterday. And, other than that, really didn't do too much. Didn't really go anywhere, didn't do anything. So that's that. Another day, yeah. Well, I'll say 73 to everybody out there, and y'all take care and God bless. And we're gonna go 10 meters next. Is that right?
That's affirmative. 28.415 upper side band. And
Y'all come. I'll see you there. KG4, my thing.
yeah, we'll be there shortly. Good to have you in there, Kevin. Kevin, you got the same schedule I do. Doing minor chores and goofing off. That's me. Kilo Golf 4, Mike, India Zulu. That's Kevin. He's in Lebanon. Who else is north?
November 4, Juliet, Alpha Victor, Alan and Lebanon.
Hello, Alan. Everything going well?
Oh, yeah.
That's the best you got is a 2-word answer.
It's been a long day.
Well, not full swing and work, huh?
Yes, it's wearing me out.
Yeah, I had people out for a living when I was in Florida, and somebody would say, "Oh, I had to go to work today," and I go, "Yeah, how far?" I go, "Well, I've driven 25 miles to have a breakfast meeting with somebody, and then had to drive back."
Yeah, I just sort of got avalanche on. I don't know who did all this stuff while I was out, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Bella. Oh yeah, no, it's work is good. It gives you some challenges that are forced on you anyway.
Yeah. I'll catch back up with it eventually.
All right, well, very good. That's Alan in Lebanon, number 4, Juliet, Alpha Victor, excellent signal, and going to be getting better sooner. Of course, I won't notice a difference. Who else is any place, anywhere? Please come in. I got all night. We got sandbaggers, lollygaggers, lurkers, end time survivalists. and their HTs, SDR donglers and scanner listeners. And of course, we don't want to leave out the preppers. Very important segment of our economy. Well, very good. We had 34 check-ins. We're moving over to 10. One check-in before I run over there. All righty, we're going to 28.415. PWQS line 28.415. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey with the Mount Juliet Simplex Net 10-meter portion of the net. This is starting from the wherever I was, from the west. Please come now.
KM4, wow, that's Mikey Beltran.
Hello, Michael. Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Fox. Who else is west? All righty, we got Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf. That's Jeff in Medicine. Sounds good. Who else is west? For tonight, Don? Yeah, the conditions aren't very good tonight. You don't sound like you got any power. Oh, I know. Very good. Yeah, we have bad nights. That was November 4 Delta Juliet Tango, Don and Bon Aqua. Who else is west? We got you in there on your indoor antenna there, Chris. KG4 Charlie, X-Ray Echo, Chris and Donald. All righty, we got Jack and Donaldson with a decent signal. Kilo Golf 4 India Lima west. All righty, we got Greg and Antioch, Kilo Delta Echo. Who else is west?
Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Foxtrot Alpha. See, I forgot the call.
Very good. I got you in there, John. It's a good signal. Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Foxtrot Alpha. It's Hermitage. There was a double in there. Who was the other person? From the west? Anybody in there from the west? All right, the Victor Whiskey India. What was the first part of that, please?
Okay, the Kilo Foxtrot 5.
Oh, very good. You faded out there a little bit, but that was Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Whiskey India. Where are you located? Very good. Amarillo, Texas. What's the first name there, please? Yeah, very good. 10-meter net every Wednesday night and Sunday night on this frequency. So you're welcome to come back. It's good to have you in on the net. You just find us. Oh. Yeah, you're doing a great job there, Wayne. From Amarillo, Texas. That was Kilo Foxtrot India. Anybody else copying Wayne in Amarillo?
I am great. You make sure go here too.
Very good. You got another in there, Wayne.
Get off here and let somebody else.
Yeah, very good. Good to have you in there, Wayne. That's Kilo Foxtrot 5 Victor Whiskey India. Who else is west in? Anybody else west or south? Yeah. Wait a minute. Who was that? That last one, the Charlie Victor. Very good. Yeah, really low on that signal tonight, Larry. Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Charlie. Are you doing anything different? Yeah, if I had to head, but I don't. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I can tell who it is. But yeah, that dipole's not doing quite as well. Again, you're horizontal. That's going to be a big difference there. Anyway, that's a Larry in what do you call it over there? I keep forgetting the name of that stinking place. That's where he is. It's Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Charlie Victor. Who else is south? All right, we got Donnie in there. Good signal. Kilo 4 Oscar Foxtrot Oscar. Are you on the horizontal tonight, Donnie? Yeah, you doing fine. Who else is? That's Kilo 4 Oscar Foxtrot Oscar. Donnie and Hermitage. Who else is south or east? Please. Ah, very good. Boy, your signal's low tonight there. Lower than normal there, Kevin. All right, well, very good. No, I got a copy on you. There was a double in there. That's why I didn't hear you the first time. But that's like India Zulu, Kevin in Lebanon. Anybody else east? I'm hearing this, but they sound off frequency. Anybody else hear that?
We're way off.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really. I can't even understand. Sounds like.
I think they're transmitting on 416. K488 or somebody else.
Yeah, that's funny. They can. They're apparently off on their transmit. Anyway, one more time. Anybody else, any place, anywhere? Please come now. Did I hear? Well, I heard Danny in there. Whiskey Echo 4 Echo. And there, did I hear Dennis in there as well?
You did. W9BOQ.
I think you listed yourself as.
I did.
That's why I recognize it.
Yeah, he just likes saying the word wide open.
Yeah, no, you sound good, Dennis. Are you on the SPT 500 or whatever that is?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, it sounds good. You must be, Danny.
Oh yeah, I always do.
All right. Was there any other station in there, north or east? Yeah, I don't know. Is this station actually trying to call us, or do you think they're trying to call somebody else?
And let me go to 416 and see if I.
Try for me, Dennis. That'd be great.
Yeah, I don't. Between 416 and 417. So either their radio's really off, or somebody that's not even in this.
No, I guess not. I get the feeling that it's it's just somebody outside is just making a racket. Well, I say making a racket, but what's going on here. Oh, I appreciate that, Dennis. That was Whiskey 9 Bravo Oscar Quebec trying who there. And I also had Frank in there, Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Kilo with a great signal. Who else is north? Please come in. Mark, you sound great. Whiskey Bravo 0 November Oscar. Anybody else? Anybody north, south, east, or west? Latecomers, please come in.
I think they're calling you because they always come in right in the right spot.
It sounds funny to me because I can't understand one word.
Well, tell them to go back over to 2 meters from there. Video.
Yeah, go to when we're done here. We're going to go over to 146.415 FM. You can tell me who you are. Right now, you on the Peanuts cartoons. All right. All right. The numbers seem to be helping out a little bit. We had 16 on Michael's net on Sunday night as well, I believe. Participation, and we finish in that. Unless we have any other check-ins, please come in. Man, I could hear that, but it's just not clear. One more time, please. I feel like I'm talking to a ship at sea here.
I think they were AM.
Yeah, it almost sounded like it, didn't it? All right, well, I'm going to close that unless anybody's got any revulsions or... Very good. Appreciate everybody's being there. This is K4PEW, closing the net.